guys. We are going to be reading two stories today. One is called Groundhog Day, and it is written and illustrated by Betsy Lewin. Betsy Lewin is the illustrator and the author. The author writes the words, and the illustrator does the pictures, and it's published by Scholastic Books. The other story we're going to read real quick for fun is called The Night Before the 100th Day of School. This one is written by Natasha Wing, so she's the author. She wrote the words, and it's illustrated by Mindy Pierce. Mindy Pierce is the illustrator, so she did all the fun pictures, and is published by Scholastic Books. Now, this story is just a fun one talking about the 100th day of school tomorrow, so we're going to work on that one last. This one is called Groundhog Day. And I want you to look at it real quick. If I'm looking at this cover here, what are some things I see? I see some flowers. Is there something you see at home? I bet some of you are saying that you see Phil. This is our friend the groundhog. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Groundhog Day for our kindergarten friends. This is the, oh goodness, I've already forgotten. This is the title page. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here is the cover. Here is the title page. And remember, the cover and the title page both have the title of the story, Groundhog Day. All right. Here is our first page. It says, it's February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Look at this page. I see some really big letters. February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Is there something you see on this page? A man with a red flower and a dressy top hat. And maybe if you're looking to the scroll that he's holding, you might see some fingers holding it. Everyone is waiting for Phil the groundhog to wake up and come out of his burrow. Look at this page. I see lots of people. What are some things you see? If it's cloudy, Phil won't see his shadow and he will stay outside. That means spring will come soon. I notice some warm clothes. There's a hat right there, and there are some mittens. If it's sunny, Phil will see his shadow. He will go back inside his burrow, and there will be 6 more weeks of winter. I notice people's faces. But Phil is still asleep in his dark, warm bed. Look at the background. I notice dark. Do you notice anything about Phil? Suddenly, Phil is lifted up high in the air. Here's Phil. I notice the bright background now. Everybody cheers. Then Phil is on the cold ground. He takes a few steps and he looks around. Hmm, I observe Phil looking with his eyes. So look, he looks. He looks. No shadow. I don't see a shadow. He sees lots and lots of feet, but no shadow. Hmm, I think Phil is looking at. Hmm, up. He looks up and sees cold gray sky, but no shadow. He looks up. What do you notice on this page? The crowd shouts, "Hooray!" Phil does not see his shadow. Spring is on its way. Hmm, I wonder what is flying in the air. Phil hears a big click. A light flashes, and the light makes a shadow. I wonder what made that click sound. What does Phil notice? Eek! Squeaks Phil. He dives back into his burrow. I see Phil going in. So I see him going in. Oops, sorry. In. All these years, people thought it was the weather. Now we know the truth. Phil is afraid of his own shadow. So I see him whoops, in his burrow where it's dark. Phil doesn't see his shadow in the dark. The end. This is our first reading of this story. We're going to read it a couple more times this week, and I'm going to see if you guys can tell me some things that you notice on each of the pages. The other story we're going to read real quick, is called The Night Before the 100th Day of School, because today is the night before, today's the day before the 100th day of school. So we're going to read this story real quick because it's fun and it'll make us think about tomorrow. 'Twas the night before the 100th day of school when I started to worry. What'll I bring to school? I need something in a hurry. Maybe 100 socks? That's a lot of socks. Already most kids have thought of their stuff. What are you bringing? Flip has 100 photos of his new puppy Fluff. So here's his puppy, and here are his 100 photos. Paul says he's bringing pencils. Carter has his cars. Jane has 100 jelly beans. Samantha, 100 gold stars. So I got out my dinosaurs and put them all in a line. When I counted them up, there were only 49. I dumped out my piggy bank, pennies, nickels, and dimes. I counted them twice and came up short both times. Excuse me. When what to my wondering eyes should I see? This says 100 ants in your herd. When what to my wondering eyes should I see? No one else will bring ants. No one but me. So what is he going to bring to school? 100 ants. That night while I nestled all snug in my bed, visions of ants, ants, and more ants danced in my head. So he's dreaming about all of his ants. Remember, he needs 100 ants. The very next morning, the big day was here. Hooray for the 100th day of the school year. So away to the school. I'm so sorry, guys. So away to the school bus I flew in a flash, then hopped off the sidewalk and made a mad dash. Our class was eyeing a huge cake. It smelled oh so sweet. Share time first, said Mr. Stein. Then after, we'll eat. Mabel went first with 100 marbles in a can. Shauna showed her sugar cubes. Then came the twins, Stan and Dan. Jocasta had 100 names on her cast, and all of a sudden it was my turn at last. I walked to the table at the front of the room. Uh-oh, I see a marble on the floor. But I tripped on a marble and landed. Kaboom. What happened? There were the ants, and now they're walking all over the room. The lid, it popped open. The ants came running out. Here's one, there's one, the kids started to shout. One by one, my ants marched straight toward the snack table. Look, the ants are going over here. What do they see? They're going for the cake, shouted Michael and Mabel, because ants love sweets. I headed them off with crumbs from my lunch. Oh, what a smart idea. He got his sandwich out and he's treating the ants to a sandwich. Go back to the farm, I told the whole bunch. 60, 70, 80, I counted through 99. Where was the last one? He's missing one ant. Number 90 or number 100 is missing. Oh, it's on me, said Mr. Stein. There's the extra ant. Now that share time is over and the last ant is in the ant farm there, It's time for our party. Let the celebration begin. Are you ready for cake? We all shouted yes! Then we blew out our candles. How many? Just guess. How many candles do you think were all the way around there? I'm betting there were 100 candles for the 100th day of school. All right, you guys. So today, our holiday is Groundhog's Day, and tomorrow will be our 100th day of school. You guys have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.